We're live! Hopefully scared everybody at this moment. Everyone was sitting there silently. At one moment, this person decides to simply scream. Scream in the microphone without a small introduction, just go straight away. Morning! Oh, as usual, we don't change that because the trick with chess.com ads so that they disappear. So the puzzle rushes at first. The puzzle rush is at first. Yeah, I'm little bit late. 6 minutes as usual. But hey, you can't do nothing about it. And hopefully we are getting somewhere back. We are getting somewhere back because of the last streaming moments were not the best. Of course, it wasn't like crazy or something like that, but I got a little bit elo lost. But heck, as I say, if it's not with a 2 in the beginning, then it's not the end of the world. Then it's not the end of the world. Did I take that? Yep. Oh no, it is simply like... It is simply like that now. Check there, that sacrifice the queen. So we are seeing during the puzzle rush the sacrifices, and that's the main thing. And that is the main thing. So that I suppose. That and that I suppose. Yeah, the bishop is blocked. Oops. The bishop is blocked by the knight, so you can do that. That of course is easy, as usual. So that wins the knight. It's a very common situation during a game. That's a pretty common situation during the day, so it's that, and that. It could be great if you can get something like that going during that moments, but yeah, that is of course. Yeah, but he can't go there afterwards. He can't go there afterwards, so is that now a thing? No, I think. It's simply that. Right? No. Oh, I just realized, why did he do like that? Why did he do like that? So check there, he blocks it. That is out of the question. Or is it simply like that and you go, it's probably like, yep, it's like that. The everyone's beloved. So it's that there. That yeah, when you have lost but drawn some games like that, then you start to remember how it goes. Then you start to remember how it goes. Is that an option now? No, doesn't do nothing. Is that an option now? No, it doesn't do nothing. Yeah, because he can go. Oh, it's not about the queen. You are winning material anyway, so that. It was never about the queen, so. That's fairly interesting. So check there, he goes there, you are winning that poor thing. And I think it's that move, right? Because otherwise you simply change the queens, but you are winning a bishop and the rook. You win a bishop and a rook. Oh, now it's interesting. So check there, but he can go there. Oh yeah, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. My bad. That is simply that. That is simply that. Check there, he goes there. Yes, theoretically you can go there. Yeah, but there is a check and then you start to run and it's not a win one position, right? Yeah, Harshan, it's not yet for playing time. Yeah, check there, he goes there. Yeah, but is there something else? No. If you check there, he simply goes there, and then it's game over. Oh, no, it's interesting and everything else. Yeah, but yeah, the stupid thing is... The stupid thing is you give a check, he simply, as they say, goes there, and what afterwards? Nothing. Just then he starts to give checks. And of course, as I said, that is completely over. Okay. It is like, oh, stupid idiot. No, that doesn't give us hope. And afterwards, it's a simple puzzle like that, and you are screaming already everywhere else. Check there doesn't work. We can take simply that. What are we missing? Check there, he takes there, he takes there, he takes, then the rook is hanging, by the way. The rook is hanging, by the way. Or is it and some crazy sacrifice the chess bot is thinking about that. Because there is the option. Check there. Check there. So can go there, can go there, can go there, can go. He only plays there. Check there. He goes. Yeah, that's it. It was a crazy sacrifice. It was a crazy sacrifice. Not the below the one, where you can scream it's going like that, but... So I suppose... Which one is it? The question. Check there. I suppose that is a problem, but that is... No, we have to go like that. Nope. Nope. That is that. Yeah, but that is protected by that poor thing. Come on, dude. Come on. That doesn't do nothing. That doesn't do nothing. That doesn't do nothing because it's like that. Yeah, there is a threat. Okay, it is actually like that. It is actually like that. But okay, if it's saying so, then it's saying so. Check there, doesn't do nothing. He simply goes vanishes there. You can theoretically jump in there. And win a rook, but it's not game-changing moment. So that's quite simple. That is quite simple. So is that the thing? No, he will have something up his sleeves. Yeah, but I don't see completely anything. So I suppose it is like that. Oh, if you blunder mate, then it's another question. Nobody said that. Nobody said that it's an option to blunder. To blunder the thing away. Nobody said that it's an option in puzzle to blunder mate away. No, what's here? No. Oh, god damn it. That was the solution. A small mistake. Small mistake. The previous one was... The previous one was... that. Because you... Morning, Martin. Morning. Hopefully it's a good morning. Hopefully it's a good morning. Yeah, and here what? And that's... Was it that? No, it's still not a check. Thank God it's raining. We haven't seen the rain, I don't know. It drizzles a little bit, but that's it. It drizzles a little bit and that's it. The ground is so toasted up from the sun that there's even the... I don't remember when it was so early that in the forest it's already an emergency, so you can't drive with your quads and everything else through the forest because it's dangerous to do that. Because it's too dangerous to do that. We were joking already with a farmer friend that somebody has to be sacrificed so that some kind of rain is coming down. Is it though? Probably no. Is it though? Probably no. And the next thing is, it's simply dry. It's not like crazy hot or something. It's simply dry. And since there was no real floods in the spring, the ground hasn't gotten anything. And as I'm looking at the forecast, next Thursday there's a probability of rain. So it is like that. Can't do nothing about it, I suppose. I don't know. Of course, if you listen to your great grandfather, then he would say, oh, we need to sacrifice a lamb, and then the gods of rain will give us rain. Yeah, it's like chess. If you want to win, you must sacrifice. So, no, what can I say? Sorry for my neighbor's pigs. But yeah, that is simply... We had a small forest fire during the last weekend. The guys couldn't simply get water anywhere. They were driving all the time. They were driving all the time to a water hydrant to get the water. Can we dance for the rain? The rain dance. The rain dance. The United fan thought that I was going to take the Knights there and allow him to get a huge center, but that ain't happening. Yeah, no, he can do that. And now he's losing. And now he is losing. No, he did find that moves. He did find the moves. That's annoying a little bit. So yes, that doesn't work now, because he can simply take. If that doesn't work now, he can simply take. So that he does not have this stupid idea. That. Now we have to actually think. That is the worst part. Now we have actually to have to think. That is the worst part. Can we go just there? It's going to be slow development moment. Yeah, but that is losing. And now I can without problems trade the queens. Because how do you take the queen without not losing your queen? You can do that. You know that, of course. We just move back. Oh, god damn it. Making us that could be, maybe that could be good. At this moment it still looks like it's going to be good. Because he messed the beginning up. But who knows? I had the thing with that when I was playing poker. When you had a bad run on the moments, I stood up, walked around 3 times the chair. Walked up against the chair. And then the hope was to get things going. So can we do no? Yeah, we'll have to. It looks like I will have to give up the bishop. Oh, but I can do that. And I can pin that poor thing. Okay, the bishop is looking there like there's no tomorrow. For him. Probably it is like that, but... Yeah, now of course he's pushing the pawn. I will attack the knight. Where did he go? Oh! It's so annoying with that. Yeah, I will have to buy a new mouse. It was already in the last game. Last day. Dude, it is so annoying sometimes. It is so annoying sometimes. Yeah, you have to go there. But yeah, it happens like that. You can do nothing about it. of course, that is still hanging. Okay, it's not hanging, but... What? And now he takes that, of course. And we are completely losing. And we are completely losing. Why does he accept that White wants to know? No, let's play. Yeah, I assume he's watching the stream, so he noticed. He noticed that I mouse slipped and wanted to offer a draw, but it is like that. Yeah, and it's yeah, and that is of course completely wrong too, so that was completely false too, so yeah, it's of course it's annoying when it happens like that, but what? Okay, I have a problem. Where is the old mouse? Where is the old mouse? That is a little bit annoying. Yeah, such a problem I haven't seen in a while. Such a problem I haven't seen in a while. Okay. Ah, yeah, but then is a then there is a next problem. I can't make the goddamn. Okay, let's resign. Let's resign. Let's change the... Put the old mouse in. Hopefully it doesn't do that, because it's simply annoying. It's simply annoying. Setting up the new device. And that is not better, because the... The laser is completely broken. It's not like it's hanging. It's not like it's hanging, but it's simply sometimes it's completely freezes like that. You haven't even clicked it, and it goes like this. It's simply you have to finally. I have to finally simply buy a new mouse, and that's it. Duck hit 3P. Thanks for the follow. That's the right moment. But yeah. Happy Pony is there. So morning. It went so good. It went so good. Ended up as usual. And again, God, what's going on? I clicked on that poor thing, and it... Yeah, now we are in deep trouble. Now we are in deep trouble. Yeah, but you got used to it. But now, remembering the all of the last streams, I will agree with that. Okay, we have a good thing with the mouse slip. He will not get that annoying thing. He will not get that annoying thing. Yeah, he can take that without problems. And okay, we will go to by clicking the pieces. That is better, I think. We will do like that. It's better for the thing. The only thing is, Martin, you are right from one side. He's probably used to play against that, and when something like that happens, your opponent has the same stuff as you. Like, oh, but that's not good. Well, it's castle. Because it is the thing that I, for example, play. When I play. It's like when your opponent does something that should not be there, should not happen. Then you are sitting there thinking, what is going on? Why did he do that? So yeah, now it's annoying. That is that, I suppose. That is that, I suppose. That is that, I suppose. Good teeth. Yeah, now that is interesting. I know where he wants to go, of course he wants to go there. Because that forks everything. So let's prevent that. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. That really does. Oh, you can hang the rook there. You can hang the rook there. Okay, let's don't make something stupid. So that it should be the idea. What's the queen purpose? Yeah, but that's the whole purpose, I think. And you are completely up with everything. Do we want to do that is the question. I think I will say yes. Okay, he resigned. At that moment, I think even... Yeah, but he has to change the queens, otherwise it's mate. Otherwise it's mate, right? And even with mouse slipping, you can win a game. At this moment, Yeah, you can move there, of course, but what does the engine say? Yeah, that's the best move. You have to change them. You have to change them, otherwise it's completely gone. So, yeah, simply as Martin said, he was out of his preparation. The mouse slip simply completely flabbergasted him. Completely flabbergasted him. There is that annoying thing, of course. Okay, let's play that annoying. Duck Triple, do you watch football? Yep. Yesterday, SC Freiburg versus Braga. That was a nice game. That was a nice game. Who doesn't watch football? Is the question. Who doesn't watch football? Okay, of probably United States and something like that, but no. I will say that they don't watch football like we do. That I can completely say. So we have that annoying thing. Yeah, Martin, I think in Argentina it's another, how is it called? It's already what religion. It's already almost a religion. It's, and the next thing is why people don't watch in America football, because it's really not shown. It is really not shown. It's not getting shown. You are not part of the society if you don't watch football. Yeah, that could be. That could be. It's not like that. I can completely vouch for that. It's for example in Germany. Oh god damn, he found it. For example, in Germany, it's Saturday. No, but Sunday. If your team is in the Bundesliga or the second, you're basically, everybody's sitting there and watch in a bar or something like that. The whole cities simply stop. Whole cities simply stop. And try to get into a McDonald's after the game has stopped. But otherwise, yeah, it's like It's like here in Latvia when the ice hockey championship starts. The whole place is complete silent. Everybody is sitting at home or at a friend or at a bar. And all of the games are being watched. For a few years, one of the American football matches. It's how to explain it. How to explain it? You know what's that? It's not a difficult game to understand when you are watching it like that. The problem is... Oh, come on. The problem is that... How to explain it correctly? Rugby is better than American football. Yeah, Martin, I will agree completely. That I will agree completely. The thing with American football is it's not continuous. Yes, as Happy Pony is writing, it's not continuous. There are stoppages and everything else like that. Yeah, you want to go there, of course, but that doesn't work. And you have to sit there for I don't know how long, and for what, 15 minutes of play? For 15 minutes of play, of course, no. Flash Empire discusses the false. Everybody's empires. The thing is with the umpires. How to explain it? It's difficult. It's simply a fast game. That is the problem. Yeah, but with that discussions, I will totally agree. I will totally agree with that. But yeah, it's every nation has something. Like Australia and that side, it's like, come on, there is basically just cricket. There's basically just cricket. It becomes more like rugby for one play. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, he found it. God damn it. Rugby is a continuous play. There is no in-betweener. It's a continuous play. But only part I liked when the time was out. It's when the time scramble begins. When the time scramble begins. When the time that could be. Then there's finally how to play the clock. That is probably the reason. Yeah, it's a lost game. We can resign. We can resign. They should be playing that all the time. There have been, of course, many of those who try to do it. Like, I think WWE at one moment, Vince made some kind of different American football league. And the thing is... it's not appealing because, like with the regular football, why it's popular, because it's constant action. There is things going, but that, and after that, and then that, and then it's like, then there is that, I think. Where? Ah, yeah, I lost. Okay, I didn't lose focus, but yeah, that's actually a good point, Martin. It's like calling American football is they should be actually calling, I think, American rugby, something like that. So here is a mistake, of course, because we hang the knight, so you have to... No, you don't have to take it. This is the moment when we lose the game. This is the moment when we lose the game. So move back. But yes, there was a moment when I was sitting, for example, too, watching every Sunday the Raiders games. If you are into that, then you can watch it, but the hype that they are creating about the game, nope. What for example, the Super Bowl, oh, it's a must-watch sport event. Nope. A regular soccer match. The English Premier League is getting basically the same numbers. They are getting the same amount of viewers like a regular match. And of course, if you are watching Brazil and Argentina, where, as I said, in European football, they just pass the ball for 90 minutes, throw themselves on the ground, cry like babies, and then with 0-0, then the fans burn the city. It's you, Pony. You need to simply understand in that what kind of football league you are watching, because it's very different from league to league. Italy has, for example, like you are saying, that they are passing, in Spain they are passing the ball. In English Premier League, it's basically let's run straight at it. And dude, the speed that they are having, try to make an experiment, run as fast as you can, and that moment allow somebody to hit your head, not your head, but your legs. Then you will feel why it's sometimes like that. Of course, it gets annoying when they do like that, but it gets annoying when they do like that, but What's going on now? Yeah, but we can simply pin that. Of course, yeah, as I said, more or less. You need to simply understand the game. That's the thing. Of course, I'm not going to sit there and watch, for example, soccer for I don't know. I watch only the big games, so. But still, they're fun to watch. Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, no, we have a problem actually. That. Ah, screw it. Is football now become more physically resistant, but still seems. The first thing is. The first thing is. Football has changed in the way like basketball, for example. Like basketball, for example. That's the reason why they are why they are trying to change something. That's the reason why they are trying to change something. Because everything in the end... Everything in the end simply goes like... about making money. Everything goes simply for making money afterwards, so... And if you are not making enough, then it's more or less a problem. But otherwise, yeah, like, as I said, for example, ice hockey. As I said, for example, ice hockey. It's being watched by so few people, but it's so fast and everything else that... Yeah, what's that now? Yeah, and chess hasn't had an update for 1,000 years. Basically, yeah. Oh, no, it's interesting. We can do that. Yeah, he's going to get back there, so wait a minute. Check there, there. And it's game over, basically. Check there, only plays back. Yes, the only problem now is... Well, is there something to go there? No, check there, he goes simply there. Now in the 1500s had different... Basically, actually, nope. They hadn't... Have not... Yeah, but now we can check there, he goes there, we go there. The pieces have moved basically the same. The pieces have moved basically the same. Yeah, the sad part is that there is no attack there, so just go like that, I suppose. Check there, he goes there, that doesn't do nothing, so... En passant was the last one. I think really, yes. Yeah, you can do that. En passant was the one. It's hard to follow when we used to. It's hard to follow. Yeah, but can we just play that now is the question. It's hard to follow when used to modern rules. The rules are the rules. Oh, but if I go there, then he has that annoying move, but it's still getting attacked, so... And that is now open. But yeah, I think En passant was the last one. No, of course, and the 50, 70 moves or something like that. And of course, time scrambles. And of course, time scrambles. That, if I can say it like that, in my opinion, that wasn't even. That's not even an upgrade. It's simply a different game. What's that idea now? Like he just goes there, right? Oh, but he get wrong it. So check there. Is there straight away an attack? No, but we can do that, I think. Right? Bishop moves only one square diagonally, then it became a queen. It's the same stuff, I think, with... It's the same stuff with... How is it called? Checkers. Actually, no. With the elephants, as people are always saying and talking about them. There was a different... the bishop has always been a bishop. Yeah, now he's going to take the pawn. No, he isn't. That's good. Brings the other to the party. They simply didn't know what to do with them. That's the problem. So that, I suppose. No L shape, because I will not argue with that. And no check there, and you simply go there. And it's game over. Because people understood. Because people understood that it's going to be not interesting.
Want to spice up your listening?
It's not going to be interesting if they keep doing that.
When you join Spotify Premium.
Oh, he has that annoying move.
Get your friends to create and add to shared playlists, all with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
And there are still other problems, of course, with chess. But yeah, the only thing is that it is... Oh. Yeah, but we still don't have anything there, goddammit. Check there. Damn, it's... The monster energy hasn't kicked in yet, I suppose. Check there, he simply goes there again. I'm okay, I'll be silent, I'm a little bit low on time, so... I'm a little bit low on time, so... Check there, I suppose. So check there, he can go there, of course. Yeah, but... Then it's game over. Or he can do that, of course. Damn, it's... Why it's so annoying this morning? Yeah, and what now? That tension is going up and everything else. Okay, he gobbles up the pawn. But that shouldn't be really a problem, right? So... If he goes there, he takes that. Check there. Yeah, completely. Okay, you are upper rook, but... Check there, he goes. Yeah, it's... Okay, there are no checks at this moment, so... Check there, he goes there, because then it's mate. Damn, it's... Something is not clicking in the brain. And I'm not insane in the brain. But I don't... Yeah, So there. Damn, why is it so hard this morning? Why is it so hard this morning? Jades. Mamma mia. Yeah, he can go there, of course. I'm messing everything up by myself. Okay. I don't know if it was a mouse slip or what, but that was not the correct move. Okay, we have now a little bit of... Yeah. Simply as a businessman is running out of time. Simply the businessman is running out of time. Oh, come on. God damn it. The businessman is running out of time. Oh, I missed that stupid move. Now I am completely gone. Ah! Yeah, you ran out of time. It's simply like... It's I will say it as it is, it's a little bit hard to talk on one side of the phone with the phone, thinking about what to talk here, and of course it's a draw because has innocent Lunazer. Morning, fine. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's a draw, but yeah, it was completely winning. Yeah, but the game was what, 89 moves. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's simply, as usual, the most unexpected moments. Most unexpected moments happen like that. A small break. A small break. A small break. Everybody makes mistakes, but yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. Yeah, and if he's not careful enough, Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the Elo and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. He's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? I don't know. We don't have a check there anymore. You can do that. And now we are winning. Come on. Bam! That was a good... The fastest game you will see. It's like an avalanche. From one moment it goes like bams and everything is gone. Yeah, but that just gives a rook. And that gives us a queen. And that gives us a resign button. He's not a Counter-Strike player. He doesn't know C4. Oh my god, and I think that I'm the only one. Oh my god, how to smash a game out wide open. That was amazing. How did I miss that? Yeah, okay. That's a nice puzzle. Only reason you stream is so you can blame us when I have blamed you guys. I've never done that. There's only one person in chess who's guilty if you lose. And that's the guy behind the game. That's the guy behind the game. Otherwise, come on. Of course you can say, oh yeah, that is like that. And that's like that. Of course, if I have to be honest, probably if I would play chess simply, like that, I could get to the elo where I went faster, but then it would be too much chess. And as we all know, too much chess is bad for you. Too much chess is bad for you. And again, what is going on with that stupid... Okay, he's out of the preparation, prep like... Let's... Can we go there? It's not the best square, but... At this moment there is no other option. But there is not another option right now. There is no other option right now. That is out of the question because that... Yeah, we can... We can do that. A new opening. Oh, he allows us to castles. That's good. King's Indian, the Edginge variation. The Grandmasters of the future will probably analyze the games and think, how could he do that and still get something going? And the best part is again against the Norwegian guy. And the best part is again against a Norwegian guy. Yeah, but that helps us to do that. Yeah, the bishop gets annoying for us for a moment, but yeah, but that should be that now, right? You can go there. He's going to take that. You can jump in there, attack that poor thing. Of course he can take, but then he gets attacked by that poor thing. Oh, actually we can take with the queen there. That's better. Yeah, that's an interesting proposition now. So if he got stake, he takes there. But that helps a little bit. That helps us a little bit. That, where can he go? He can go back, and that is still hanging afterwards, so... Oh, that is annoying. That is annoying. So that... Then that is... Ah, come on. Theoretically, we could go there to put pressure on that, so... Yeah, but I think it was the difference. You had to take with the knight first and then give a check. Because now you're getting pinned by... Yeah, and then he has simply that annoying move. Come on, sing sunshine. Or can we do that? Or can we do that? Oh, he retreats. That's interesting. If I have to be completely honest. Okay, we are down only a pawn there, but... So, I suppose that... Why? Because the knight can jump around. Then it gets hooked in there, but... Yeah, that was quick. I never like when that happens. Yeah, but as I said... Oh... Smarty pants. That was a good idea from him. That was a good idea from him. Yeah, no, we can play that annoying move that shatters his dreams in a 1 or a second way, because now we can get those together. Yeah, as I said. As I said. No, thank you. Oh, that's annoying. We are not listening well. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Happens even in good families. Yeah, but that is annoying because of those moves. Come on, what? That is out of the question because of that. Oh, actually, no. Actually, no, it's good. Especially if you do it like that. Especially if you do it like that. Especially if you do it like that. Let's get that into the action. And the king can run. Yeah, but that doesn't do that. Actually, I think that was better, but... I think that was actually better. Can we still play that, is the question. So check there, he simply blocks. So let's make a run for it. Why is that? Let's ban that annoying. Oh, he opens up and gives a check there, so. But we can do it like that. He forgot about that one. Only plays there. That's how you win the game. Oh. So, check there, he blocks it. But that should be around the roses. Yeah. It's around the roses and it's mate. It's around the roses. I should start really simply taking and mostly every beginning in the game. Yes, the opening strategies. It's like at this moment, every time you're completely. It's. I push on the knight. It didn't. The mouse didn't registers it. As I'm moving the knight, it takes that pawn and goes there. That is already losing one point of material there. Yeah, but afterwards it's slowly, but yeah, and the whole time it's okay. That's a bad move. Why? So that shouldn't be played. Because you smash down the difference and then you are back on it. Yeah, and that's completely losing because of that. The only problem is that he took it the wrong way. Here it was like that. And then you are winning. Completely winning. But yeah, he did it like that. And then it's a different story. Now you can live with that. Now you can live with that. And here again, oh yeah, it's the same stuff there, but it's 1.8, it's Gmesh going around and around and nothing changes there much. And here it's that thing. It's made in 4, forced mate. Then it's forced mate. At least I can find them. When it's needed the most. When it's needed the most, then I can find them. And again. Let's do it now different without the mouse. Let's take with the keypad. Let's take it with a quick keypad. And now that, of course. Come on, dude. No, he's in trouble. No, he's in trouble. And at this moment, when you don't mouse slip, you are going to be completely fine, I guess. No, but not completely fine, but losing. But yeah. At least it's slowly moving ahead, but still there's crazy amounts of... Are they really so unserious sometimes? Yeah, What he was doing, I never see that rook walk. Yeah. There is something about those squares, but I don't see that. Because that's now completely safe. That is now completely safe. If you ask the question why, it's that why. Oh, I'm... Gah. Forgot about the other one. So let's go there. Yeah, but I assume there. Okay, let's don't rush things and don't do something stupid again. Let's think a little bit. Let's think a little bit. He took out my prep at this moment. He took out my prep out of this moment. Yes, there is no pin, of course, if somebody is, hey, but he can pin you to the knight. Nope. He can't. We can do that. Oh, but yeah, there is that annoying move. Come on. Yeah, he's going to go there. No, he does it like I predicted that he's going to do. Now he goes there. We run. As fast as we can. Otherwise it's going to be very, very ugly. Yeah, and you can of course hang mate. Oh, it's not mate. That is... It is not made, but... Yeah, and if he goes there, he simply has that move. Yeah, but we have to do that, I think at least. We have to do that, I think at least. And that is now coming, of course. Nope, he does it like that. That's good. Why? Because we can do that. And those annoying squares are protected. And those annoying squares are protected. You're down a cool pawn. It's going to be amazingly awful at that moment.
No 29. aprīļa līdz 12. maijam ūdens stelpes 1 litrs 45 centi
But yeah.
un sula vai nektārs cido 2 veidi brīdi viens litrs.
Nope, I ain't doing that. But I'm doing that. You can take it if you want.
Or out and about. Make your music move with you. With Premium, you can download your music at higher quality, listen to songs ad-free.
You can do that if you want.
Tap the banner to learn more.
Yeah, but it's still, I don't see anything afterward. So, I suppose that's right. Oh, yeah, but no. That... You can't block. He's hoping that I'm going to block, but you can't block. Because if you block, he gets that in there. As I said, I ain't doing that. As I said, I ain't doing that. How do you protect that? How do you protect that now? Harish Aryun. He's going to blunder mate. Yes, the only problem with that, it's check. Or am I missing again something other? Check there. Oh, he can go... No, but then that's mate. So, check there, he goes there. There should be something, but I... Yeah, of course he can do that. How to give up that poor thing, but... Let's go there. Oh, it's like... The mind is not doing right. The mind is not doing right. But slowly, with some hooks and some pushes, it should be fine. Maybe it isn't, but... Maybe it isn't, but... Oh yeah, that is a stupid idea, actually. Because he has that move. That doesn't do nothing. That, he has still that annoying move. So let's go there. We're going to do that. He's going to do that. No, he isn't. I know what he's going to do. He's going to sacrifice the rook there to get that rook. The only problem is we can now play that. And that now still becomes a problem. Is it like that? Check there. You go there, of course. You go there. Attack that poor thing. So check there. He goes there. Let's do it the safe way. Oh, there is an interest. No, there isn't. There is an interesting. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. So, what now? I assume retreat. Check there. Yeah, it would be great to do that, but that doesn't help our situation. Let's go there. Oh, I blocked that almost in, so... Let's do it like that. Attack that poor thing. Yeah, but check. Yeah, but check. It has to go there now. 3 minutes going and it's going to be again a bloodbath. Yeah, he can give a check, of course, but you run. Here is Aryun. The game is, I think, crazy enough for thinking and overthinking. Yeah, as I said, he can give a check. But that helps. But that helps. Oh, that's the wrong move. Check there, he goes. Oh, yeah, he goes. God damn it. Check there, there. He forgot about the bishop, that it's guarding, that loses the rook there. The only question is, how do we do that? So, we do that like that, right? We do it like that, right? Okay, let's gobble up the pawns. Okay, he can still attack the poor thing there, but... Yes, the problem is... I feel that it's time travel, that is what annoying him more. It's the time travel that it's annoying him more. And that we should be, we are, was a knight was 3 points, you have 2 pawns, so you are theoretically losing by 1, but you are losing by 1, but is that the correct move? Yeah, that gets taken. Yeah, that is annoying a little bit. Yeah, we can go there, he takes, check there. So that we get with the check. After all, if you trade your rook, he needs to match you with bishop and knight. As I said, the thing is, how to explain it correctly. I have 2 pawns. The thing is that I have 2 pawns. Yeah, he's going to go there. Oh no, he goes there. That's interesting. Get there, and it's game over. There is a bishop and a knight. It's, I will say, almost impossible to. At this level. Okay, you can do that. You can, yeah, he's going to take, oh, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. He goes there. I don't know what's his idea there, but that just helps us. That just helps us. Yeah, he lost of time. And these are the moments when you see that your opponent is running low on time, you get relaxed a little bit, and then you almost lose by yourself. Yeah, but if you don't count, okay, let's don't count the how is it called, the rook. The rook blunder. Where was it? Yeah, at this situation, it's probably nope. The queen move there was a blunder. Yeah, because of I simply allowed that. You're up a knight. He's up a knight, but queen c5. Yeah, to still keep pressure there. Of course, I missed that moment. Oh, what's the move here? Check there, I suppose. Yep. Check there. Here we are. Here, that move is... It's completely losing. Colleague. Reku augšu. Nē, pagaid. Reku man. Yeah, that's actually the best move. You use a check there. That is mate in few moves. If you go there, Then it's F2. And then you are still getting somewhere. Then you are still getting somewhere. Of course, we don't see that and we completely get back to where we were. But then slowly, slowly, here. Yeah, it's... Evil Bar says it's a draw. And of course that loses. There is nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can or he can do about it. It is like that there. Ooh, there it's like that. I could feel that somebody wants something on the phone. That's haven't gotten like that in a moment. But yeah, like that, it was a tough game from one side. From the other side, different way. From the other side, a different way. Oh. So at least we are winning, because they call all of the mouse slips. Is it like... It is like that. Yeah, now you can pin it. Yeah, how never understood. I have never understood that idea. Okay, that gives us a pawn. That gives us a pawn. So that's that, right? Let's bring knights together. People are saying that the knights feel better when they are together. Can we just go there? Yeah, but he pushes. But he... Oh, that goddamn knight there. Almost forgot about him. I almost forgot about him. So let's go there. Close more or less everything up. Of course, he does that. He can take that. We can go back. We don't have to take it. If he smashes that in, he goes there, right? Yeah, but as I said, you don't have to take it. And now you are attacking that poor thing and that poor thing. It's going to be a bloodbath. I should put somewhere 16 plus. Oh, that's not the right move. Why? Theoretically, I can take that, attack the queen, but I then go back. I can simply go there. Then you can't take that. The Finnish gambit didn't well go as planned. Yeah, but that allows us that. Okay, you can do that. Those quick games are the best, I guess. Or am I wrong? Because the answer is simple as it gets. You lose some piece and you start to get angry. And it's just afterwards, it's simply down the hill. Afterwards, it's simply down the hill. Oh, it's the not the bishop, but you can take the pawn. I just realized it when I'm seeing why is that there, because it still hasn't moved. So, and then you get the same stuff that was there anyways at this moment. Then that, of course, h4. It's why? Okay. The engine says you can take and that, and then some crazy. No, it's nobody at this level is playing like that. Oh, that pawn is better to take, but you can do that, of course. It's still... It's not even near the best move there. It's the third only best move there. But you get that straight away, you win a rook and that doesn't matter. For example, if you go there, you go to protect it, you take that, probably, and then you do that. And then you do that. Of course he missed that end. And it's a completely different story. After that, it's a completely different story. You can do nothing about the Botvinnik defense. About the Botvinnik defense... Okay, but it could be worse, I guess. It could be worse, I guess. So, a small break. A small break. Be right back. Everybody makes mistakes. But yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. Yeah, and if he's not careful enough... Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the ELO and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. He's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? I don't know. We don't have a check there anymore. You can do that. And now we are winning. Come on. Bam! That was a the fastest game you will see. It's like an avalanche. From one moment it goes like bams and everything is gone. Yeah, but that just gives a rook. And that gives us a queen. And that gives us a resign button. He's not a Counter-Strike player. He doesn't know C4. Oh my god, and I think that I'm the only one. Oh my god, how to smash a game out it's wide open. That was amazing. How did I miss that? Yeah, okay. And we're back. And we're back. Sly Cooper with the Sicilian defense. Sly Cooper with his Indian defense. Okay, let's castle. Yeah, he's jumping off course. It's good that you know the moves. It's good that you know the moves, more or less. But from the other side, I hate to play against the Sicilian. That's the reason why I think I'm playing that. That becomes a problem. It was that, I think, right? Because one pawn is keeping everything alive. Because one pawn is keeping everything together and alive. Yeah, the problem is that and I think it's no, it's like that. And you reroute everything and you are fine. You reroute everything and you are fine. So I suppose it was that move. Yeah, he can take that. He can take that. Let's play that annoying move. Wait, it's annoying because it opens basically everything up. Because it opens so that he is going to go there and yes, a bishop is completely useless. The bishop is completely useless. Now it becomes a little bit useful. So that, I suppose. He's going to do that. Yes, that is an interesting idea. That he gets that in. But we don't do that. We don't do that. Why? Because there is a trick afterwards. If you take, he doesn't take that. He simply pushes the pawn there, and that is hanging. If somebody is thinking, why did he do it like that? Yeah, no, we can play that.
Manai Latvijai ir vita
Yeah, but we still can't play that.
un salda medus smarža. Mana Latvija, mans lepnums.
No 29.
That he takes. So
azaida kūpināta 1 kg 6,99 eiro. Un skābais krējums smiltene
of course you can't still protect it.
1,39 eiro.
And if he takes that, you can simply do that.
Let your music taste shine with Premium. Host a jam with your friends and share your favorite songs with the entire squad without ad breaks. You can
That's hanging.
favorite albums in any order with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
Yeah, but as I said, so let's don't jump to crazy conclusions at this moment. I think it's still that is the best move. We get that out of the way. The knights on the other side are jumping over and in, and yeah, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Sometimes I'm amazingly stupid. Sometimes I'm amazingly stupid. Yeah, how did I miss that? It's completely out of my understanding. Yeah, no, that of course. Yeah, come on. That is under attack. Oh, but I have to change them otherwise. That is falling and that is falling. Interesting solution, I guess, to lose the game like that. Interesting solution to lose the game like that. There we go. Still goes there. Oh, yeah. And then it's mate. I don't have anything to say there. A stupid game, and that's it. A stupid game like that, and that's it. A stupid game like that and that's it. Where is it? Why can't I? Okay, my mouse decided to act up. Oh, and that's wrong again. Where did we mess up? Nowhere. That's fine, that's fine. He castles. You go there. E1. B5. Oh, you can go there, right? Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, this moment. At this moment. Goddamn, the bots are this morning are again doing and going like crazy. Why is that good? G4. Oh, you can. Yeah, but it's like that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. So yeah, and that is now it's losing. A2. Yeah, we simply lost the knight and then it's here. Yeah, it's stupid game. It just brings everything together sometimes and you are completely gone. And you are completely gone. Oh no, he's going to give a check. Oh no, he's going to give a check. Okay, let's jump in there. Yeah, but no, he takes that. No, he takes that. Let's get there. Let's get there. Has to take, by the way. Okay, you can do that. You can do that. Hardy gamer. That of course, but we have that move at first. So it goes like that. And he has to take it back. And he has to take it back. he's going to fall for that, I think. Oh! Again, you're thinking about one thing and you're doing the opposite thing. You're thinking about one thing and you are doing the opposite thing, so that the mind is already somewhere, I don't know where. But actually no, it was a different thing to do. Should have still played. Oh, come on. You should have still played that annoying move. No, it's a different story. No, it's a different story. Oh. Why is it like that? Sometimes I don't understand. But that is now free, right? Why it's free? Because it relinquishes a key factor in the game. So that or that is falling. Has to choose wisely. Yeah, but you can do that. Jumps back out. You get that annoying move. You get that annoying move. And you are completely winning. Yeah, the problem with that is, check there. Only move there. Then he's going to take the pawn, and it's going to be game over. Oh, god damn it! I'm playing on that. I'm playing on that screen. God, that was. That was great and amazing. Okay, easy now with the pushing styles. Easy now. Jump there. Yeah, nobody is taking that, so... Nobody is taking that, so... I think, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter? Because of that move. Why it doesn't matter? Because of that move. He castles, so... But you can still go there, right? Takes... It still goes there. Or am I missing something now? No. Yeah, you can take the bishop. But that's just a free pawn. That is just a free pawn. Oh. Don't you worry. Everything was planned. Everything was planned. Yeah, we can still go there. We can still go there. If that's hanging now. If that's hanging now, he's probably getting away with it, but can I just go there? That is a question. Can we go there? He has there some tricks up his sleeve, but he has some tricks up his sleeves there, but I don't really see it. Okay, now we have to think again. That doesn't do nothing. That we will play it anyways. And we are playing that. Oh, almost hang it. Yeah, but I can move there. But wait, if we do that, we can go there. We can go there. Yeah, now he goes there, of course, right? Chess 80 COR. Anything else there? I don't see it. I don't see it. There's maybe yeah, but we are down a knight. Okay, we are up 3 pawns, so it's equal like that. But as everybody knows, the knight is knighting away more than needed. Yeah, no, that is an interesting proposition. Yeah, now he goes there, right? No, he goes there, right? Yeah, but again, if he moves that, we can go there. His queen gets trapped, more or less. So it's going to be a crazy amount of thinking to do there. Oh, he plays it like that. Yeah, but you can go... Can we go there or can we not go there? No, we can't. And if he takes that, he goes there. An interesting solution to everything else. So that... Yeah, he goes there. There. Yeah, I think it's the right call. I think that's the right call. That is not the right thing to do there. Completely missed it. Completely missed it. Yeah, it's anyways, you get to the same point. Where I was thinking to do B. And we can go there now. Right, right. Attack that thing, attack that thing. Push the pawn. He has two knights, but they are basically useless. I suppose there. He goes to check there, he goes there. Okay, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that, that is good from one side. Yeah, of course you can simply give up that pawn and get that protected. Yes, there is of course check, but doesn't matter. Jump there. Yeah, check there, you go there. God damn it. That doesn't work because that's mate. And we lost the game. It's a small mistake and you are completely gone. Then and its mate. Can we? No, we can't. They have to. Then you get there. Okay, let's now go where? There. Yeah, he's going to give a check there, but you have that annoying move. So basically it's still going somewhere, but where, who knows? Check there. And I think that move. It's close. How can you win that poor thing now? So it's, I suppose it's that. I suppose it's that of its chess. Okay, cool about it. Let's jump there. Push that so the knight gets away. Otherwise it's getting annoying. Otherwise it's getting annoying. And again. That. Yeah. Oh, smash the mouse, smash the keyboard, and do everything else. What did I miss in the end there? Of course he is winning there, yeah, but yeah, check the H5, you go straight away there. But yeah, didn't saw that coming, so didn't see that coming, so yeah, happens in good families too, I suppose. Happens in good families too, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's time to play the last game. I think it's time to play the last game for today. And be off to the races. Oh, the Latvian Gambit. The Latvian Gambit. The Alekhine, not today. Sadly enough, not today. Sadly enough, not today. Maybe some other time, but how to run? How to run? Yeah, no, he's making a mistake. Actually, I made a mistake. That is hanging. You can still go there. He's going to play that move and lose the game straight away. Yes, the problem is that with that is check there. Has to block it. And you lose the rook. And you lose the rook. And if you don't want to lose the rook, then you get mated. And if you don't want to lose the rook, you get mated. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, can't take that now. Check there. And I think it was that move, right? You don't take the queen. You're up a rook and that's it. You don't take the queen. You simply do that. And now it's... The Latvian Gambit is an interesting for this amount of... But if you know what to do, then there is different problems. So let's go there. Yeah, he's going to protect it somehow. How? I don't know. Yeah, he could theoretically do that annoying move, but that doesn't do that. That doesn't do that. So... a pawn is falling. That is falling. Yeah, but as I said, that doesn't do that. You simply move back. Now you are in loads of trouble. Now you are in loads of trouble.
Whether you're relaxing at home or
We'll
out,
jump there.
make your music move with you. With Premium, you can download your music at higher quality, listen to songs ad-free.
Develop that piece.
Tap the banner to learn more.
Go there. And there. Oh, it's interesting. Seconds.
Play the music the moment is calling for, whether it's turning up the party or winding down to relax in the evening. Curate the day's soundtrack with ad-free music listening and offline downloads on Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more. Spotify Premium is the best way to upgrade your listening experience. Enjoy your music fully when you play songs in any order. Download them offline at higher quality and listen to them ad-free. It's what your ears deserve. Tap the banner to learn more.
You are so confident that you can take a bathroom break in the middle of the game. The problem with that move is that the problem is that move, right? Yeah, but now what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could play, but he simply moves it down the straight, so there is no attack. But we can bait him in some interesting proposition. Yeah, but that is now. Check there. If there's its mate. And that doesn't help it either. And that doesn't help it either, so... That annoying move. Yeah, he's... Actually, that's better, I think, but I don't want to hold that on my end. And now it's basically it's over. Of course you can protect that poor thing, but where he goes there, right? Prepare that. Prepare that. Let's go. Okay, I can't do that at this moment, but check there, he goes there. We go there. Okay, I don't see it at this moment. I think I there, but that... Oh, I could have... Yes, that was the move. God damn it. Okay, everything is still fine, but... Yes, that's no complete bonkers. Because that loses rook simply. That loses a rook simply. Okay, you can do it like that, of course, but... That doesn't really matter, because that move... And how do you protect both of those? I assume like that. And now the fun part begins. Now the fun part begins. So there. And he's in that amazing situation. Of course, I will find some way again how I'm going to lose the game in the end, but or maybe some big guy is going to say that it's a draw, but yeah, it is a draw. Check there. Yeah, I think it should be a draw, but is it? Who knows? I simply have to run. I'm not going to sit there, but it is in the end, I think, a draw. It's impossible to move because I forgot few moves earlier that there was another move, but right? Or am I bullshitting everybody? Yeah, it's a draw. Because there is no way at this moment you do that, but I did that. Knife. And here is actually that move, and then it's a different story. But it is as it is. It's better to end on the draw, like he is saying there.